Hello and welcome to Alicia's Creative Paradise. This is Alicia and this is the part 3, or part 4 of the soft spine process video. And so, yes, part 4. I had to double check. And so this was really easy to make, and that's what I was requested. I had a lot of people request for me to show. It's not really complicated. You just take your duck cloth and add your stabilizing cardstock on both sides of decorative paper or whatever you need, and I just covered the inside spine here with some lace and sewed in my signatures. So this is just duck cloth with cardstock stabilizing it. It's very easy. I did add in the jewels that I had purchased from the Amazon listing. I did link that below the last video, and I'll put it under this one as well. I did create that little, it's like a 24-page of images and things to go along with this. It can also, some of the images will go with other journals. You know, they're mix and match, so you can use it for whatever you'd like. It's in my Etsy store. I did choose these to put in this front pocket here, and I just didn't want to cover this up, but I do have a whole stack of ephemera that I've created for this journal. So what I want to do now is go ahead and just fill it up and show the ephemera to you. I did create a booklet here with coffee dyed paper and part of the paper pad and some little tags that I made for extra writing space. So I wanted to put this right here, which I've sewn around several of these. I put that in here and put this little booklet in here. And I'm just trying to remember where I put everything here. So I did make this little tag with a shell button and a couple of little pieces here that fit in that little tuck spot. This goes right here, and then I believe I put this little image from the paper pad right here. I used the glitter paper I was talking about. I do think that it turned out really pretty. And that little greenish color goes well with that pink bicycle. Alright, here's another pocket, and I think I just added these right here. These are all, you know, pockets that I created with file folder and just inked it up and embellished it. It's really easy to do. And I already had these in here, but here's that little quilt piece and a little girl. Here's some trim, some glitter paper, and a ticket. Here's some little guys fishing at a dock there in this vintage image. They're like little Dutch boys in this belly band here. Here's a windmill. And made this little vellum pocket that I sewed around so you can see through it. There's plenty of writing space. I did put several belly bands like this attached to these little tags that I made, and I also used this trim right here from the Dollar Tree. There's this is yellow, this is blue, and there's some green as well. And I thought that went well with the color scheme in here. There's plenty of places for photos and writing, memory keeping. Here's some more of those vintage images in that little kit. And I just used this trim that I had. It's looks like little stones, but it's just some trim that I had. It's probably vintage. I made these little shaker packets with sequins inside and put this vintage piece of a doily heart shape on here. And then I got this right here. It's a little secret fold-out place to write. And here's a couple of those images here. It just folds up like this, and I'm using a rose gold paper clip and just clipping that on. And then here I have some of the images from the paper pad, and I'm just going to put these right in here. And a little trim here. And Hobby Lobby had a sale, so I went and picked up some trims, and I got some of them for $1. So here's the first signature. You can see that's thickened up quite a bit. So without the ephemera, you know, it kind of looks like this. So it's going to fill this journal up, and it's going to be a lot thicker. Here's a little girl. We'll put her right here, and we'll put this little tag here with the seam binding and a button attached there. I created all these pockets and just inked them up, like I said, and then here's a couple more of the images in this little pocket here with this real pretty vintage lace trim. Here's a flip out half of a large envelope. I just made it into a flip and a pocket and a tuck spot. Here's a Dutch building on top of a vintage doily, over top of collaged book pages. And I got this little boy here, and I just put this brick tag in here. Okay, and then here's this windmill. This will go here. Here's another one of the vintage images with a little tuck spot there on this tag. It can go either way. And that just slips in there. Here's some tulips. There's some plaid gingham design there. And just put that in there. Here's another pocket I created out of file folders, and we're just going to add this piece and this piece in here. I really like the pop of color against this wood grain. This is the yellowish glitter paper, and another scene. I believe this is just a popular scene from that country. And then there's these clogs, and that goes here. Here's another one of the buildings. And here's another belly band, and I'm going to put this one, this shaker pocket, I'm going to put it right here. There's a little boy. Sweet Summer Dreams. Put him right there. Okay, that was the second signature, and here's the third. So I've got this family together. We have it all. I'll put this right here, and this one here I'm going to put here. I love the color combo here with this green looking glitter paper. It's pretty. Here's another belly band with a couple of those vintage images. Some writing paper, another tab that I created. Okay, here's some more images in that kit, and we'll put those right here. And then here we've got some tulips and that gingham design. another belly band, and we'll just put that there for now. Here's some of that vintage lace that I've cut apart and put this windmill here. Let's see here. Oh, I glued that. And we will put this little girl. And put this right here. I think I've skipped over some things, but also this is part of that image that I put in the kit. It looks like this, and I just fussy cut this out in the center and created this little circular tuck spot that's got a real pretty yellow button, and I figured these little pieces here could be tucked in all around just for added, you know, texture and the look of it. Here's this vintage lady. Let's see. I've forgotten on some of these places where I put some of these because I took them all out just to show you just how easy it is. There. And then I had this envelope. I'm going to leave it open to hide stuff in. It's just a coffee dyed envelope, and I just had these two pieces of ephemera just stuck to it and just over the page here. Can definitely be glued shut, but that's, I just wanted that rose gold clip on there. Let's see, where does this little girl go? I had her somewhere. Where did I have this little girl? Let me just put her right here. And then in the back, I've got this card, You've Got a Friend in Me, and I'm putting this here. And then I have another booklet. I've actually stitched around this one and put trim on the edge. It's just tulips. And I've got pockets on the inside covers here. And I'm putting this here. And then I've got these beauties. Love these vintage images. They're so pretty. And just put this back here. And so if I wanted more images to stuff in here, I still have these left that I could cut out. And I might possibly do that later, but this is the last cut apart sheet that I have in that pack. And let's see, I have this sari silk to close it, but this is what it looks like when it's full. So it was like this, and now it's like this. So you can see how the ephemera really thickens it up, and it looks nice and full and really pretty. I will have this in my Etsy store if someone wants it. It will be available this evening. And I'm just gonna tie this up here. Just simple, real easy to do. I also am coming back on today or tomorrow with another video. I'm going to start another journal, and it's going to be really fun. I'm expecting it to be really fun and interesting, fun to put together, and I can't wait to show you that. And so yeah, I'll be back on pretty soon. So here's this one. It's really pretty. I hope you like this. I hope this was easy enough for you, and if you had any questions about the ephemera, or anything in here, just message me at the bottom in the description box, add a comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.